Loosely based on a comic book series practically no one has actually heard of, this computer-animated superhero comedy adventure was released nationwide on November 7th, 2014, and is the 54th overall feature from Walt Disney Animation Studios. After struggling through years of mediocrity, I think it's safe to say that Disney is back. After Wreck-It Ralph and Frozen, I have no doubts this $165 million film will earn back its production budget in no time. Directors Don Hall and Chris Williams do an awesome job with the inventive and impeccably rendered character animations, framing them against a bright and vibrant landscape. The unique narrative follows a robotics prodigy who teams up with a plus-size inflatable robot called Baymax to track down the men who killed his brother. Originally designed for soothing and peaceful healthcare, this friendly and huggable robot resembles a mix between Iron Man and the Michelin Man when suited up in his armor. Seemingly named after a defunct video cassette format, he's often awkward and clumsy, but always eager to assist his patients using his scanning lasers and large vinyl limbs. Voiced by 30 Rock's Scott Addis, the personality and humor he brings to this picture is phenomenal, despite having no real face to emote with. Meanwhile, Ryan Porter handles the complicated role of his human companion with ease, bouncing from sadness and despair to determined fearlessness. Remarking on potential recovery options for his grief, Porter remarks to Baymax, "You can't fix this one, buddy." Watching these two grow closer and befriend each other is the real emotional core of this PG-rated story, and it's obvious how truly deeply they care for one another.
You have fallen.
You think? Ow.
On a scale of 1...
Ow.
On a scale...
Ah.
On a scale...
No.
On a scale of 1 to 10... On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your pain?
0.
It is all right to cry.
No.
Crying is a natural response to pain.
I'm not crying.
I will scan you for injuries.
Don't scan me.
Scan complete.
Unbelievable.
You have sustained no injuries. However, your hormone and neurotransmitter levels indicate that you are experiencing mood swings, common in adolescence. Diagnosis? Puberty.
Whoa, what?
But the relationship is also quite funny, including my favorite recurring gag, which has Addis making funny fluttering noises whenever he tries to do a fist bump with Potter. Their inaugural aerial flight over the futuristic hybrid city of San Francisco is a wonderfully uplifting moment that deserves to be appreciated on the big screen. But it's also a tremendously exciting and expertly animated one, sharing many parallels with How to Train Your Dragon. Their partners in crime fighting include Genesis Rodriguez, Jamie Chung, Damon Wayans Jr., and TJ Miller, who all bring their stereotypical characters to life with zany performances. Whereas more familiar names like James Cromwell, Maya Rudolph, Alan Tudyk, and Daniel Henney round out the rest of the cast with equally capable voice acting. I will say, however, that casting Cromwell in anything these days is almost a spoiler in and of itself, given the roles and characters he usually portrays. Looking like that masked magician guy from those old Magic's Biggest Secrets Finally Revealed specials on Fox, the primary villain makes use of miniature magnet robots to summon weapons and transportation with the power of his mind. It makes for a daunting adversary, especially when he begins chasing our heroes through the steep hills and alleyways of the well-lit city. Although the 108-minute plot is a totally fresh and unique one, its exposition feels particularly forced, especially when Miller excitedly shouts, "This is our origin story!" It works as a joke, but it's a bit too on the nose. Henry Jackman's musical score contains lively and electronic-inspired sounds that match the bright environments and playful characters perfectly. This is a well-paced and colorful film packed with laughs, thrills, and surprise moments. It may not have any musical numbers or the familiar appeal of a more established franchise, but Baymax is an excellent Disney hero kids will love cheering for again and again. Big Hero 6 is a fantastic superhero adventure with lovably quirky characters. And a great movie.